BJ Mafia was popping. Jags fans, we woke up to some exceptional news this morning, Wednesday, April 10th. The Jaguars and Trent Baalke finally paid Josh Allen his well-deserved money. He received a 5-year, $150 million contract extension with $88 million in guaranteed money. Josh Allen is still going to have his franchise tag this season, and then that 5-year extension is going to come into play. So he's still going to be making that $24 million cap hit this year, and he has deserved and worked his ass off for every single penny in that contract. I speak for all Jags fans when I say we're happy we got this guy locked down, especially before OTAs, before training camp, and that the Jaguars can just take care of business. Ever since Josh Allen came to the Jaguars back in 2019, this guy's not only been our best defensive player, this guy's been a catalyst on the Jaguars defensive side of the ball when we had Saxonville move out of the door in 2017-2018. He became the next guy that was going to be a focal leader and a focal point of the team moving forward and a building block. This guy embraces Jacksonville. This guy talks consistently positive about Jacksonville, unlike some other Jaguars former superstars. Josh Allen wants to be here. He embraces the city and the culture in Duval, and that's exactly what you want to see from your young premier superstars. Look at Trevor Lawrence. Look at the job that he has done consistently praising the city, praising the fandom here in Jacksonville, and how much he embraces the bold city of the South. That is what I want to see from my building blocks. That is the kind of leadership and intangibles that I want from my young superstars. I want guys who want to be here, and you take care of your homegrown talent, and that's exactly what the Jaguars did. Now, the Jaguars and Trent Baalke, they should have paid Josh Allen last offseason, even before he had his breakout season last year. What was it, 17 and a half sacks, I believe like 43 total tackles, or 66 total tackles, 2 forced fumbles, an interception. This guy was wreaking havoc all of last season. He should have been in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation, even though he wasn't a finalist. If the Jaguars would have paid him last offseason, they would have been saving themselves a lot of money. But nonetheless, I am extremely excited about the Jaguars retaining Josh Allen, getting this deal done, and making sure that there are no issues going into OTAs. And the Jaguars front seven looks a whole lot better in one lone offseason, and we haven't even gotten to the draft yet. You bring in Eric Armstead from the San Francisco 49ers. You got Trayvon Walker going into year 3, who I expect to only get better. Josh Allen is only going to probably get better, or at least remain at that same level of consistency at which he played at last season, which is being a dominant force and wreaking havoc all over the backfield. Then you've still got rotational guys like Roy Robertson Harrison. You've still got a Devon Hamilton. And imagine if at 17 overall, we go into the draft and we go get a Dallas Turner. We go get a Jared Verse if they're still there. Maybe Johnny Newton, maybe Byron Murphy. It doesn't matter. And speaking of a guy like Jared Verse, I've already done a full draft profile and film breakdown of a guy like Jared Verse, other guys like Terry and Arnold, and guys like Kool-Aid McKinstry on my Patreon. If you guys want to see a full draft profile and film breakdown of those guys, I will go ahead and put it in the link in the description down below, so you guys can go ahead and check my Patreon out. But the Jaguars are going to only make this front seven look a whole lot better in the trenches in the draft. And honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if we went interior defensive line or an edge rusher at 17 overall. Not because it's our biggest positional need, but if you can continue to bolster that defensive line, you are going to see reminiscence of Saxonville 2.0. And best believe me, teams not only in the AFC South, but all over the AFC are not going to want to see us. Just want to say, Josh Allen, I am super happy you got your contract. I think I met you back in 2019 or 2020. It was probably 2019 during his rookie season. Met the guy at Topgolf. Him and Jawan Taylor were out there hanging out. I was just, a senior in high school. I look back on those pictures. I look like a little kid. And just to see his growth and just to see how, like I said, he's embraced the city, embraced the culture, embraced wanting to be a Jaguar, and how he has continuously gotten better. You love to see it, and I am super grateful that this guy is getting his bag. Let's pay Trevor Lawrence next when the time is right. Jags fans, please let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below about Josh Allen getting his well-deserved bag, and what do you think the Jaguars should go ahead and do in the draft? I'm going to be coming out with my mock draft 2.0 either tonight or tomorrow, depending on when I'm getting it done, finished editing it up, because I've been working on it for a while now. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But Jags fans, if you guys are happy about Josh Allen getting his well-deserved bag, make sure you guys also go ahead and drop me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe bell to stay tuned for more Jaguars content that I do here on YouTube, and make sure that you guys also go ahead and follow me on my socials, especially on Twitter. I'm active and I'm on there every single day. The link tree will be in the description down below so that you guys can go ahead and check that out. But Jags fans, thanks again for sticking around throughout the whole video. Brett James, aka BJ, I'm out, y'all. And like always, let's go Jags.